Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Pokémon Sleep. Sorry, first and foremost, for a little bit of a late upload. Had some stuff early morning to take care of. All's well and good, just had to be out of the house early. And also, you may have noticed I have adjusted the audio levels a little bit, so if things sound off, please let me know in the comments below. I am trying to get it tuned in, but fortunately I'm not an audio technician, so I am trying as best I can. Thank you. With that being said, let's head in and check out last night's sleep research as Eevee week continues. Now, I already had to get things started just because we did have, by the time of this recording, lunch has already started. So let's just head in and check out last night's sleep research and circle back. A full 100 sleep score. It's great to hear. And a lot of snoozing and slumbering sleep. Not a lot of dozing this time. Snoozing wins out again with 11% more. Which is good. That, for me, that's always the most restful of sleep. At least what it feels like to me. $44 million drowsy power. Still got 7 spawns from the regular research, and then an extra 2 from Incense and the good camp ticket. So, who's hanging out at camp today? We got Sprigatito. We got Eevee. Another pair of Eevee. I like the trend that's been continuing this week. Wobbuffet. Another Eevee. Got Dratini. Oh my goodness. So many Eevee. That's great. That's a lot of Eevee. No new sleep styles in there, but that's to be expected when it's mostly Eevee spawning. And at least one hungry. Alright. So, have to play this right. I'm still gonna try for the Dratini when it shows up, because I still do need more and better. But thanks to that nice infusion of biscuits from the 3 small bundles. Unnecessary, but welcome. You will only need 1 biscuit to come home. Still used to Dratini just snaking across the air. And there is our mission for 15 biscuits. We are now at friendship level 40. It's really just kind of like, what do I choose? I guess I just give a little bit of love around. And if any of you decides to get a big hit, that'd be nice. Alright. Well, now I have... Oh, no, I think you were the only one that didn't get one. So I will have given a single biscuit to each of them. And they all weren't hungry. Oh well. It's not very often that I get that many of a single spawn on a... So, I'm enjoying it. Absolutely not. Normally I would share out the Dratini just because getting more of that candy is always useful. But we'll share the 2-star. I don't think there are none that photobombed any of themselves with another Eevee. So we'll go with the 2-star Eevee. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit lower on the Dream Shard side just because they aren't higher star and more rare, but that's fine. Any Dream Shards are good. Alright, we got 3 Pokemon to check. Serious Dratini. Be careful sometimes when I use that one. We've got not a specialist, but preferring fiery herbs. A little bit of corn is still good. And as an ingredient collector, we do want to see some of those skills. Energy recovery bonus, berry finding, skill trigger, helping speed, and inventory up, with the no nature effect. It's all not necessarily bad, but nothing that is ingredient focused. Inventory up is all the way there at the end. So, I don't think this is what I'm looking for. But good if I need a Dragonberry collector. At least until we get more dragon types in the game. Next. Our first Eevee. Our hungry Eevee. Also serious, which means it's a neutral nature. Milk, milk, sausage. Interesting combination. Berry finding. Dream Shard bonus, energy recovery bonus, inventory up, and skill level up. Skill level up's good, but it's all the way at 100. Yeah, not really what I'm looking for. Sorry, Eevee. Let's see our last Eevee for today. Jolly. At least we got a different nature to look at. Milk, cocoa, milk. So not a bad spread. Berry finding again. Research XP bonus, helping speed, energy recovery, and skill trigger all the way at the end. And this was our rank 40. So yeah, that is 3 gold skills. It's not the ones I'm looking for. Oh well. It was still fun to see a whole bunch of Eevee all spawn on the same screen. Some missions have now been completed. So we've just got to get Master 1, use 1 more incense. I'm gonna have more than that through this week. And get into more cooks, which means the cook that I'm gonna do today for lunch, just dinner. And a small Dream Shard cluster for our Ultra ranking. Actually doing pretty well with everything else too, so missions will carry on. Did I forget to get my daily gift again? Sure did. Alright, biscuit back is good. Biscuits and diamonds are always good. They're always welcome. Alright. We do have news. The good sleep report. Alright. How was your sleep research during the 3-day Good Sleep Day event? Our sleep trends tend to be shorter and shallower during the full moon. Just as it is commonly accepted view many may lead us to expect, we found that the night of the full moon during this Good Sleep Day event, the average sleep duration for all researchers around the world was 1 minute and 56 seconds shorter than average. Let's all do our best to sleep longer on the next night of the full moon, which will be occurring between December 14th and December 16th. So those are the dates for the next Good Sleep Day. Thankfully not being jam-packed right in the middle of the end of the holiday season, which can always be challenging for folks to always get a good night's rest. So, mark your calendars and get prepared. Community. It's been a few extra hours. 40 of y'all submitting your sleep research. Thank you for your candy and your continued research of your sleep. Alright. It's only been a little bit since I last collected, so there will not be a whole lot from the crew this morning. But that's okay. Alright, so, before I forget, continue to use Eevee incense through the rest of this week. And then, I have been using far more ingredients than I've been collecting, so the net total of ingredients has been down. So, I'm going to use an ingredients ticket and help refill a little bit. Some coffee is good. A lot of bean sausage, so that'll help out for this meal. Just a nice little round out of just extra stuff. Still short on leeks for Sunday's attempt for Zing Zap Spice Cola, but still got plenty of time for ingredient magnets to pull that in. And then, like I said, if not, Saturday night, I'll just put on Doug Trio and just collect the small handful that I'll need. The rest of the ingredients are still basically maintaining on milk. That's really kind of been where it's been a little bit more of a struggle. Everything else seems to be staying pretty well in line. And probably through today, we'll probably run out through the rest of my browsing coffee. And a tail for good luck. And it doesn't pay off this time either. But still, 27,000 dish strength is still going to get more ranks on it. We're now level 42. So it's still put in a lot of work in getting that dish leveled up this week, which is much needed. That will push me over into Ultra 5. So continuing to get up in those ranks. So hopefully master by probably not today. What do we gotta get through? Another 75,000, and that was already lunch. So yeah, probably breakfast tomorrow. We'll hit Master 1. And the goal is just Master 3, so, you know, only like a couple 100,000. Within reach is really what's more important. Speaking of within reach... Alright. I would like to see... Well, let's just do 5. Alright, so using all 15. Alright, so it only needs think I can do this. I think it's finally time. Let's go. Big coffee upgrade. That will be a big, tremendous help. And then the next milestone is to get it to 50, and then at 50 can sub-skill seed that ingredient finder S to M. All should be well from that point forward. But at least the big race to 30 is good. Now it's at least finding way more ingredients than it should. Alright. I'm glad to have hit that milestone today. Thank you, Sylveon. Keep everyone nice and energized. And that milk is very much wanted. The other thing that I did want to check, just before wrapping things up for today. So right now, the next pot space increase for me is 340,000 Dream Shards. So I'm only 13,000 away. This week, I'm at a good pace because I've got the good camp ticket going for me right now. So I actually don't need to do this right now. I can actually sit and bank some more Dream Shards through this week, and then kick off next week, cracking a couple more of those Dream Shard clusters, and start working towards the next big Dream Shard investment. But I did want to check in on that, just to see how things are going. Because it had been a little bit, and a couple of those bigger weekend days had certainly helped put more in the pot. But with that, that is what I have for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, apologies for the later upload without prior information. And I hope that the audio levels were good for this research. Regardless, let me know in the comments below. I'm really happy to hear how folks have been doing this week on Eevee Week. And I look forward to seeing what comes tomorrow. But until then, sleep well.